Hi, I'm Tim Rock Reigns, and you're watching Eric Live on the Air.
Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock.
Now, during your playing days, there weren't the guys usually that were hitting 45 home runs, and it was expected. When they did it, obviously, holy wow. Mark McGwire was obviously doing what he was doing while you were playing. And you were part of all the initial steroid era things. Do you think that there was more, it was more out there even when you were just coming up? Because it didn't get the attention that it gets now, obviously.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. And guys weren't getting tested.
Well, no.
Back in those days. And, but if, guys like, and I'm not saying this is true or not, but I mean, guys that have been implicated. A lot of those guys were great players.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys had great numbers even before.
Yeah.
That came out. So that I kind of, it's something that hits home for me, because I played the game. I played it the right way. I mean, I played with what I had.
Yeah.
I felt like if what I had wasn't enough, then I wasn't going to be around too long. Yeah. Obviously, these guys were going to be around regardless.
If they can hit the ball 500 feet,
Exactly.
you're going to stay.
They were great players. Some of the guys that was implicated. But that's kind of hard for me to kind of comment on because, I've never been there and I never even thought about doing it. And I just feel like, where do you have to get to really feel like you need to use something that's going to make you better.
It's going to make you better, except when it comes to health standpoint. Then you're going to be.
Well, that's what they're going to have to deal with. The guys that did do it, they're going to have to deal with the repercussions of what happens from doing it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the guys that you were talking about that may have been talked about as it. I'm trying to think of the word that you said. Basically, it came out that they possibly did it, let's say. Implicated, thank you. There's the word I was looking for. Obviously, key number one guy is like a Barry Bonds. And then the thing is, you look at him before he became Big Bad Bonds, and he was a player very similar to you, except he had a little bit more power to even begin with.
Right.
And you weren't a player that, obviously, you were a leadoff hitter. You're not supposed to hit for power. When you do lead off a game with a home run, great. But we don't want you to most of the time. We want you to just get on base. So it's really weird for me to look at those guys and say, I don't know why you would do that if your playing career was already good.
That's what gets me.
Yeah.
That's what gets me. I mean, I can see a guy that was a marginal player and wanted to be better to get to the major leagues.
Yeah.
But I mean, once you're there. And then again, too, though, I mean, there's a lot of money being thrown around out there. So I think...
I can understand the money standpoint. So
I think guys are looking at that as well. And then you're looking at guys who are thinking maybe, I need to do this to be the best.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever really felt like, there's ever going to be the best ever.
Yeah.
So you want to be the best that you can be. And to be touted as one of the best players that ever played the game, and I think that's how guys want to be remembered as, one of the best players that ever game. Because I think it's hard to say you're better than someone that played back in 1920 something.
Yeah.
And it's your era.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's the best in your era.
Yeah.
Not the best that ever played.
Now I have to ask a question because you said you like players that do it the right way, and there's much debate over this guy. And you probably could guess what I'm going to say, because I still believe that he was fairly expunged of all charges or whatever, however you want to call it. Mr. Ryan Braun. Well, I mean,
He's a great player.
do you believe that like how everything went down was how you think it should have gone down? Do you? And I'm not asking do you say to say like he did it or he didn't do it.
No, I think when a guy is found guilty of something, in the past there's never been any type of appeal. No one's ever won an appeal.
Yeah.
It's hard to say a guy didn't do something.
Yeah.
If he doesn't come out, and he hadn't proved that he hadn't done anything.
Yeah.
The only thing he proved is that they took his sample and
Did that the wrong way.
did it the wrong way. So I don't see why he didn't want to try to tamper with the sample that a great player,
Yeah.
has given. So the jury's still out. I think in situations like that, you're going to have those people that leave, ones that not big fans of his. It's not.
He lost a lot of fans. I'm sure he lost.
And now his fans, they're going to believe what they want to believe because they want him on the field.
I like him. I'm a Yankees fan, but I still love watching him play.
He's a great player. I like him too.
Yeah.
I just, when you're caught up into something like that, you kind of sit back and wonder if it's true or not because no one has really come out and said, I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say he did, and I'm not going to say he didn't. I just think that when a guy is caught, then he's caught.
Yeah.
That's just the way it has been over the years. And some of the greatest players in the game have been caught.
Yeah.
Doing it. So, you can't say something because he's a great player that he didn't do anything.
Of course, no.
But I'm not saying he did. So,
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate that, he had to go through that.
Yeah.
I don't really know what happened, but, something that's kind of shaky.